Very good morning, student. Welcome to our 16th lecture of Econ 353, that is Agricultural Marketing, Trade and Prices. So, today's our topic is pricing considerations and approaches. In that, we have to see which are the different methods of fixing the prices. Okay. So, first one, what is meant by pricing? So, pricing is one of the major element of marketing plan. So, pricing enables to differentiate a product or service from another one of similar characteristics. Means through prices or price of that commodity, we can differentiate the products one with another. Pricing decisions derive from the underlying objectives and best suited strategies. The element of pricing objective, it may include profit maximization, obviously, revenue maximization, quality leadership, quantity maximization and survival. While fixing the price of that particular commodity, that firm or that company keep in mind their profit maximization is their main objective, then revenue maximization, then quality leadership means they have to become a leader in a market of that particular commodity, then they have to fix prices in that range, then quantity maximization and survival in the market. The underlying factors that determine company's price decision or any firm's price decision can be categorized as internal factors and external factors, means the factors which affects the pricing decisions of any firm or any company. They are the internal factor. It may include company's marketing objective, means what is objective or goal of that company in a marketing, then marketing mix strategies, as we have learned in last lecture about marketing mix strategies, then different cost or expenditure included by that firm in the production of that particular commodity. Whereas external factors, it may be market environment, means either demand of that commodity, then competition, because every product has a competition in a market. So such internal and external factors which may affect the pricing of that particular commodity. So the effectiveness and relevance of different pricing strategies such as penetration strategy, then price differentiation strategy can be determined by its outcome in terms of sales and customer satisfaction. So what is ultimate aim of that particular firm, means to sell their product to the customer, either that customer is satisfied or not. It depends on the price range of that particular commodity. So the pricing methods are the ways in which price of goods and services can be calculated. What is pricing methods? Pricing methods are the ways through which the price of particular good and services is calculated or estimated by considering all the factors which affect the prices. Which factors? It may be competition, target audience, then product life cycle, another most important factor, firm's vision of expansion, then as we have seen, expansion means market integration, okay, which influence the pricing strategy as a whole. Okay, so we have to see pricing while deciding a product price. An organization also takes into consideration number of market factors, that is internal or external. Okay, so these factors can be categorized, or some methods of pricing are cost based method, competition based method and demand based. So first we will see is cost based method. What is meant by cost? So cost is the expenditure required for the production of that particular commodity, that is a cost. So cost based pricing involves setting prices or fixing prices based on cost of production, cost of distribution and selling the product. For distribution also we need some cost, in selling also we need some cost. So based on all these costs, the price is fixed It is known as the cost based method of fixing prices. Cost based pricing refers to pricing method in which some percentage of desired profit margin is added to the cost of product to obtain the final price. Means in this method, that firm, what they do, they add some margin, because everyone does marketing or business for their own margin or profit. So in the price itself they add some margin and fix the price of that particular commodity. In other words, cost based pricing can be defined as a pricing method in which a certain percentage of total production is added, certain percentage of total cost of production is added to the cost of product to determine its selling price. Okay, cost based methods, they are again classified into cost plus method, then markup method, target return pricing, and break even analysis, and another types are also there. Okay, so first we will see cost plus method. What is cost plus method? In a cost plus method, profit margin is added on the service average cost. Here where they add on the service or on the product's average cost. There are 2 to 3 costs you must know. That is, first one, variable cost, which changes according to the season or according to time. The fixed cost, which remains same, and average cost. Cost plus pricing is used primarily because it is easy to calculate and requires little information. So in fixing prices in cost plus method, we required very less information and it is easy to calculate. Therefore, cost plus pricing is often considered the most rational approach in maximizing the profit. So formula for cost plus method is unit cost, means unit cost of that particular commodity, is equal to variable cost plus fixed cost divided by unit sales. This is formula in cost plus pricing method. Fixed percentage, also called markup percentage of the total cost as a profit, is added to total cost to set the price. So which are the advantages of cost plus pricing method? So as we know, it requires minimum information, it involves simplicity of calculation, means it is easy to calculate, ensures sellers against the unexpected changes in cost. So there are some few disadvantages also. First, it ignores price strategies of competitor, which is also most important factor while deciding the price. We must see or we must know about the who is our competitor or what is the range of competitors' price. Then ignores role of customer. It is also most important. Role of customer is most important. So this is all about cost plus method. Second method is markup pricing method. This pricing method is the variation of cost plus pricing, wherein the percentage of markup is calculated on the selling prices. So here we calculate the percentage of markup on the selling prices. The markup pricing method is the method of adding certain percentage of markup to the cost of producers to the cost of product to determine selling price. The markup, what is markup? Markup is the percentage of profit calculated on total cost, that is fixed and variable cost. Similarly, as a cost plus pricing method, here also we add the markup or some percentage of total cost while fixing the cost or while fixing the price of particular commodity. So what is formula? Markup price is equal to unit price divided by 1 minus desired returns on sale. So selling price is equal to cost plus markup. Okay, markup means percentage of profit calculated on total cost which is earned by the particular firm owner or businessman. So this is all about the markup pricing. So next is target return prices. What is target return pricing? Target return pricing determines the point at which firm targets the rate of return. Here, in this method, the firm determines the price on the basis of target rate of return on the investment, that is, what the firm expects from the investment made in the venture. Okay, what is formula for target return pricing? Target return volume is equal to fixed price plus target return divided by price minus variable cost. Okay, here we fix some particular target of that sales. Okay, so next is break even pricing. It is most important. What is break even point? It is the point break even. It is the point at which cost and revenue are equal, so there is no net loss or no gain, that is one can break even. Okay, no loss, no profit point, that is a break even point. No profit is achieved nor loss is incurred, although opportunity costs are reconciled and capital receives the risk adjusted and expected returns. So what is break even point? Break even point is the point where expenses and revenue intersects, means where expenses means cost and revenue means your income intersect or equals each other. That point is break even point or break even pricing. The firm determines the price at which it will break even or make the target return, where total cost and total revenue lies in the break even chart cross the break even volume is reached. So formula for calculating break even pricing is break even volume is equal to fixed price divided by price minus variable cost. Okay, as we see in this chart, where is break even point? Break even point as which the revenue and cost are intersects each other. Here total sales and total cost upon break even point, that is a profit, and below break even point is loss. Okay, so this is about the break even analysis. Now most important or next method, all these are the cost based methods. Now what is competition based pricing? So competition based pricing occurs when a company or in a firm sets a price for its good based on what competitors are selling a similar product for, means it is based on the competitors price. They fix the prices based on the other competitors price. Competitive based pricing or market oriented pricing involves setting a price based upon analysis and research compiled from the target market. So in this method, what firms do? They do the research and analysis which are the competitors prices available in the market. With competition pricing, a firm will base what they charge or what the other firms are charging, means they will know what other firms or what other company they are charging the for similar product, means they will compare the prices with other companies products. This means marketers will set prices depending on the result from their research. Okay, for instance, if the competitors are pricing their product at a lower price, then it's up to them either price their good at higher or lower price, all depending on what the company wants to achieve. So if the prices of any commodity are lower or higher, it is decided by the goal or objective of that particular company. One advantage One advantage of competitive based pricing is that it avoids price competition that can damage the company. Okay, what is disadvantage? Disadvantage include that businesses have to attract customers in other ways since the price will not grab the customer's interest. Means to attract customer only price is not the factor, it may be their qualitative or quantitative factors also. The price may also barely cover production cost resulting in the low profit. So this is about competition based pricing. And last one, or in competition based pricing, you can say the green shading area indicates the total cost of production, quantity Q, which is TC, that is total cost. Q is equal to AC into Q. Okay, so this is about competition based pricing. Next is demand based pricing. What is demand based pricing? It refers to pricing method in which prices of that product is fixed according to its demand. In competition based, they compare the prices of their own products with other here, but in demand based, the prices of products are fixed based on their demand. Either that product have a demand in a market, as we have learned in second semester course, law of demand. Okay, as the prices increases, demand for that commodity also decreases or increases, it also decreases. Okay, if the demand of a product is more, an organization prefer to set higher prices for the product to gain profit, whereas if the demand of that product is less, the lower prices are charged to attract the customers. So that is a law of demand. If price is higher, their demand also higher. If price is lower, their demand also lower. The success of demand based pricing depends on the ability of marketers to analyze the demand. So in this method, it is totally depends on the that marketers' knowledge, their research and their analysis. This type of pricing can be seen in the hospitality and travel industries. For instance, airlines during a period of low demand charge less rates, as we have known. In agricultural products also, in APMC, they also do the same demand based pricing. Suppose in a case of onion, the demand of onion is high, they charge the higher prices. If the demand of onion is low, they charge the lower prices. Okay, so demand based pricing helps to the firm to earn more profit if the customer accept the product at the price more than its cost. So this is all about the pricing methods. Thank you.